Tonight seems like the perfect time to bring back one of our favorite segments, Good News and Good Night. And someone who is an expert at finding the best in all of us, Fox News senior meteorologist, the incomparable Janice Dean, who is staying home to stay healthy. Good to see you, Janice.
Thank you, Shannon. It's always nice to see you guys and your audience. Thank you so much for staying up late with us.
I know. And by the way, my mom, Marie, says to tell you hi. So that's
love
done.
Marie.
I know. She loves you, too.
Marie.
She misses you in the morning. I said, well, you have to just stay up late and watch her. Okay, I want to talk through some of these things because there's so many things that are like organically happening, coming together. I want to highlight these. This first one is a North Texas Relief Facebook group. They have been having meetings, putting together. They sent out the call for help. And they said, we want people that are able to run errands or get groceries or whatever. They had more than 4,000 people respond. They're loading up cars with groceries, diapers, all kinds of things. I mean, Janice, when you see that, it inspires my faith in humanity.
Shannon, you're breaking up. I apologize. I hope that you can see me.
Yes.
And continue on.
Okay, so we have this group in Texas, like I said, more than 4,000 people who have come together, and we see them delivering diapers and food. They want to help people who are afraid to leave their homes, and they put out the call, and these Texans stepped up. I mean, this is the kind of thing, I know you collect stories of people doing positive things too. I mean, it's beautiful to see this in this moment.
You know, now more than ever, I think these stories are so important. We're seeing them more on social media. And I think when we come out of this, at the end of the tunnel, these stories are going to be the ones that we remember the most. The people that go door to door, the people that help the elderly. I called my friend Judy today, who is inside because she's compromised. So I think it's now more than ever, it's important to see these stories and to highlight them and to do more of them. And it's something I'm certainly talking to my boys about when I see them every day and teach them their lessons.
Yeah, I want to read this other one. We have a couple more. We have so many stories, but I read this story about a woman who was talking to a guy in the checkout line in Publix, which is my favorite grocery store, and she realized he was having a hard time, and she found out that he had lost his job at a place where he'd worked for 30 years. He was just said, hey, listen, you got to go. And he was stunned. And so she said, I walked behind the cashier and said quietly in her ear as she was running his food through, I'm paying for that man's groceries, and I also want you to give him a Publix gift card. I want him to have enough food for a month for his family. The man goes through. He's overwhelmed. She says, I didn't get the man's name today, but I will always remember his face. He grabbed me, and with tears running down his face and mine too, he said, you didn't need to do that. I looked him in the eyes and said, yes, I did. I love you. And someday you can do the same for someone else. Now go and feed your family. I mean, I got to tell you, Janice, I just started crying when I read that because it's just such a beautiful thing that people are capable of and they're doing unprompted.
Yeah, I'm seeing that every day. And you know, I see this when we cover a storm. I do the weather, obviously, you know that. And whenever we see a big storm and people start coming out, it's neighbors helping neighbors. It's strangers helping others. It doesn't have no one knows who anyone voted for. It takes politics out of it. And I think, again, we're connected. We're all connected. We're all human beings. And I think hearing more of these stories and doing more of this, we can connect to each other. And that's what we're going to remember at the end of this is the stories like these, the touching moments that we're seeing on social media that you're talking about on your show that are, you know, that inspire empathy, inspire happiness, inspire kindness. And that's what we need now more than ever. You, my friend, are one of the kindest people I know.
And you too. Come back soon because we want to talk about more of these stories. For now, we got to go because we got another hour. Love you too. We got another hour coming up next for Staying Live.